Well, thank you for joining us. I'm Sean, the M2 designer, and today we're going to look over Detroit Muscle 45. So let's just get into these, shall we? Okay, guys, first up in this set is the 1967 Chevrolet Nova SS, or Super Sport. This one is painted, the paint is called Deep Water Blue Metallic. So you can kind of see right in here, let me turn it around a little bit. And you can see the nice sparkles of the metallic paint coming in. And it's a nice dark blue with just little bits of metallic in it. And this is a Super Sport, so it's wearing the chrome full hubcaps. These are actually hubcaps. They're meant to look like a mag wheel, like a 5-spoke wheel, but they're actually hubcaps. Very popular in the mid to late 60s. Even I believe the Dodge Charger had this, had basically virtually the identical hubcaps on it as well. So it was a real 60s thing going on. Then let's see the interior. Let's open up both doors. So the interior you can see is black interior, bucket seats and console. I don't know if you could tell, on the Novas they had a little white stripe in the center of the seats. So both bucket seats, I don't know if you can see right there, they have a white stripe on the interior, and then on the back bench seat in the back they have the same white stripes going up. So this is a nice Super Sport Nova. It's a V8 car. So it's got, there's the V8 with the chrome valve cover. So this could be, I believe this could be a 283, or by then definitely probably a 327. By 1967, I believe 283s were used up until 1970, if I'm not mistaken. But should be like a nice little 327. And in a lightweight car, that's plenty. This Loto Nova doesn't weigh much. It's just a beautiful example of the mid here Nova 66 and 7. Just a beautiful classic design. And that paint is just gorgeous. Just close it up. And the tires are Redline tires. So it's definitely a cool 60s car. Next up, we have the 1968 and a half Mercury Cougar R Code. And this one's got kind of a cool paint job. This one, it's actually, it was for the April color of the month, and it's called Easter Time Coral. So it's this cool old school coral color, but it was also a special promotional color for the month of April. And you can get those at the Mercury dealers, and we'll take a closer look at it. And so what it says too, also, 68 and a half, so it was made later on in the 1968 production run. So it has it's a Cougar R Code. So later on, the R Code is for like a race or a drag racing code for more performance drivetrain. So this, since it's later on in the year, 68 and a half, instead of having the 427 side oiler engine, it would now have the 428 Police Interceptor engine, or the 428 Cobra Jet engine. So that's why it has this cool hood scoop right here, and it's a factory hood scoop, and the black little stripe on the front of the hood. And they're a little more subtle, a little bit more for the Cougars. Were definitely more aimed at the older audience, as the Mustang was aimed at the younger crowd, the younger generation. So this one's, again, it's Easter Time Coral, and it was an April color of the month back in 1968. It's got a black vinyl top. You can see the sunroof indentation right there. And it's got the chrome wheels on there. And let's take a look at the interior. Has a black interior. Okay, let's see if we can focus on that. Has black interior with bucket seats and console. And let's take a look at the engine here. The big Mercury or Ford supplied engine, the 428 Cobra jet. And it's just a cool car. The Mercury's had of course, the hideaway headlights on the front, and they had the longer tail lights in the back with that cool blinking 3 lights. So it would go click, 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 and like the newer Mustang, that's where the new Mustangs got that from. The old Cougar tail lights, that was a really cool part of them. And there you go. Okay guys, next up we have the 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner Hemi, and this car is painted frost green metallic, and it has a dark green interior. The stripes on the hood and the cowl area are semi-gloss black. And let's take a look on this. This is a real cool, real 60s looking vibe to this one. Green was very popular back then, in the late 60s, early 70s, with not only automobiles, but avocado green refrigerators and whatnot, and washers and dryers, even Tupperware cups were green. So it's got a real cool 60s vibe to it. Like I said, it's the frost green metallic. And let's take a look at that dark green interior. Let's open this up. And you can see that it's bucket seats and console. And it's just a darker green than the body. All it's missing is a green vinyl top, then it would be triple green. Green body, green interior, and green vinyl. But I guess the owner decided this was enough green back then. And this one has, it's riding on the chrome Magnum 500 wheels with the Goodyear tires. And this one, as we mentioned before, is a Hemi car. Whoops. The Hemi's a little shy today. Let's open that up. You can see that right there. And again, 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner Hemi car in green frost metallic with green interior. A little bit of a Kermit the Frog theme going on that one. Okay guys, up next we have the 1969 Chevrolet Camaro 250. Yes, you heard me right, 250, not 350. This is a 250 cubic inch inline or straight 6 cylinder engine. Not all Camaros came with high horsepower big blocks, and not all were Super Sports or Z28s. This is a base Camaro with a 6-cylinder engine. So let's take a deeper look into this. This is a really cool car. It's gloss black body, and it has a black vinyl top, and this is correct for 1969. The Camaro had a vinyl top that was a couple inches away from the rain gutter or the trim right here, and it was from the A pillar all the way down to the bottom of the C pillar. So you have this little opening right here that's on both sides. It doesn't go all the way to the end, so this has a little bit of the body color right here, the gloss black. And this is called, it's kind of referred to as the halo of vinyl top, and it's only for 1969. They only did it 1 year. And you also have, I believe the stripe is, I think it's called like a D90 stripe. So it's kind of similar to the 67 and 68 Camaros where they kind of had the bumblebee nose stripe, but this one comes up and then it stops right in the center and shoots off into the back of the hood right here from both sides. So you can kind of see it comes up, instead of going all the way across, it gets real narrow and shoots up right there. And this was mainly, this stripe was used for more of the basic cars, more of the standard. Because like I said, this is not a super sport, it's not a rally sport, it's not a Z28. So on the grille it has the just the basic Chevrolet bow tie. And it's a standard grille, non-rally sport. And then you can even see on the back end, right there, whenever you see a Camaro with the Chevrolet bow tie, it, for more times than not, it's a base Camaro. The performance ones would have the SS or Z28 back there, or the Rally Sport with the not convenience package, but the luxury package or look decor package would have RS, and This one is a base Camaro, but it's kind of a nice Camaro. It's a little nicer. It's a sport coupe, so it's got the extra chrome on it, and it has the chrome wire wheel covers, the full covers, and the interior is really, really nice on this. It's a sharp looking interior. Let's open this up. So you can see on the inside, it has white seats. So the dash is black, the steering wheel and the steering column is black, and the floor is black, or the carpet, while the seats, the two bucket seats in the front and the rear bench seat are white. I mentioned this in a previous video. This is kind of called like a tuxedo interior or black and white interior, and this is what I really like about what we do here at M2. Other companies, they'll do a white interior, but they give you the whole interior all white, and that's not how these cars came, or any car. You know, the white carpet would not last a week in normal use, and the white dash would just be too reflective against the inside windshield. So that's why I dig that we do this extra step on our cars. Let's take a look at that engine. Let's turn this around, and you can see right there the top of the orange valve cover right in the center with the air cleaner kicked to the side, and that is the straight inline six. So not a horsepower engine, but an economical and gas saving engine. Basic transportation. This is, like I mentioned in previous ones, also is, you know, sometimes these cars were referred to as secretary cars, you know, basic transportation cars, but it's a nice car nonetheless. And there's no rear spoiler on this. This is what's kind of cool. Some of the other companies, they mold the rear spoiler, so they have to have that, but we don't. So this is a base Camaro, and also too, I'm not too sure who else has the flat hood. You don't see this very often. Even at real car shows, everybody puts the cow induction hood on everything. So this has the flat Camaro hood, which is pretty rare today, especially at car shows. Like I said, everybody puts a cow induction hood, but that's a flat hood, the standard 69 Camaro hood. So this is a real cool car right here. Something you're not going to find at too many other die-cast companies, but we have it here at M2. Okay, next up is the 1969 Plymouth Barracuda 440, or 440 Cuda, if you like. And this one is painted sand pebble beige, and you see the stripes are semi-gloss black, and then it has the lower rocker stripe that goes all the way across to the back. I'll turn it around here. So this is the 1969. This is a special Cuda. It's a Barracuda, but they had a performance one. They had, I believe, a 340 Cuda, a 383 Cuda, and the 440. This is a small, lightweight car, and to have 440 cubic inch engine is just kind of insane in such a small little package. It has factory hood scoops, two little hood scoops right there. The wheels are also the sand pebble beige steel wheels with small poverty caps or police caps. The tires are red line tires. Let's see, let's open up the interior. And then the interior is black. It has bucket seats and a console. And has rear seats back here. In the real car, the rear seats fold forward, kind of like a Mustang 2+2. And let's see that engine here. Let's open that up. There's the 440, 440 cubic inches in a small, tiny little compact car. So this thing would scoot if you got traction, of course. And there you go. The 1969 Plymouth Barracuda 440 or 440 Cuda. Finally, we have the 1970 Ford Torino Cobra, and this particular example was done up in grabber green. And this one, let's see, they would have the 429 cubic inch V8. Again, that's 429 cubic inches. And this is the Cobra. So it's still a Torino, but it's a different model. It's called the Cobra. And let's see what the interior is. The interior is black interior. And this one happens to be a bench seat interior. So it's got the full black bench seat on the front. You can see that here as well. Let's open up the engine, or open up the hood to show the engine. And there you go, there's the big 429 cubic inch engine. Now, different from the Torinos, the Cobras had a different grille and also tail light section. There we go. The rims are chrome Magnum 500s with Goodyear polyglass tires. Let's see. Close that right there. And the hood has this semi-gloss black stripe on it. And again, this is grabber green. And there you have it, the 1974 Torino Cobra. And the Torino happens to be the chase car as well. That's the 1974 Torino Cobra. And we are continue sticking with the black and white theme here. Again, the thinking was seeing the old black and white photos of the factory photos, or test shots that they would do back in the day, or even just simple things like from black and white television ads and stuff that you would see. So this car has no color or chrome, so everything is painted gray and different shades of gray, and some blacks in there. And so you have the gray body with a semi-gloss black hood, and then even the rims are a different shade of gray. The bumpers are like a real light cream, not bright white, but like maybe even a real light gray-white, creamish color. The interior is black. And even the engine you got the engine compartment is black with the kind of that white, still that white creamy engine color on the valve covers and the air cleaner. And this one's limited to 750 pieces worldwide. There you go, the chase car for Detroit Muscle 45. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you for joining us today on M2 Machines Detroit Muscle 45. And please do us a solid and click the little like button and subscribe, and we'll make more videos, and we'll see you next time.